Welcome. Here is today's lesson from the Bible. Loyalty Beyond Comfort, a life lesson from Ruth 1:6-18. In a world where self-interest often reigns supreme, stories like that of Ruth serve as powerful reminders of what true loyalty looks like. The story of Ruth and Naomi in the Bible, particularly in Ruth 1:6-18, offers a timeless lesson on the power of unwavering commitment, not just to those around us but also to God. The context of Ruth's choice: Ruth was a Moabite woman who had married into an Israelite family. But after her husband died, she faced a life-altering decision. Her mother-in-law, Naomi, urged her to return to her homeland of Moab, where she could likely find more security and a chance to start fresh. Naomi, who had also lost her husband and both her sons, was planning to return to Israel, and she released Ruth from any obligation to stay with her. But instead of taking the easier route, Ruth chose loyalty. She made a bold decision to stay with Naomi, famously saying, "Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God my God." Ruth 1:16. This was no small gesture. Ruth was giving up her own familiar world and walking into a future full of uncertainty. Loyalty over convenience. What stands out about Ruth's decision is how it contrasts with the mindset that is so common today. We live in a world that often emphasizes individualism, success, and self-preservation. The motto "Look out for number one" is echoed across every corner of society. But Ruth's example flips that script. She didn't prioritize her own comfort or future. She prioritized her relationship with Naomi and, in doing so, showed a deeper trust in God. Ruth's loyalty was rooted in love, faith, and integrity, qualities that are increasingly rare today. She didn't know what was ahead of her. The path she chose was filled with challenges, and yet she made her decision not based on what was easy but on what was right. A call to commitment. Ruth's story is more than just a tale of loyalty between two people. It reflects the kind of loyalty that God calls us to in our own lives, especially in our relationship with Him. Just as Ruth was committed to staying with Naomi despite not knowing what the future held, God asks us to commit to Him with the same kind of faith. Life is full of uncertainties, but our trust in God should be unwavering, just like Ruth's loyalty to Naomi. This kind of commitment applies not only to our spiritual lives but also to our relationships with others. Whether in our families, churches, or even workplaces, God calls us to honor our relationships by being loyal, even when it's difficult or inconvenient. Loyalty is not just a feeling but a choice, a decision to stand by someone or something, come what may. The reward of loyalty. What makes Ruth's story even more profound is that her loyalty didn't go unnoticed by God. Her choice to stay with Naomi, to embrace a life of uncertainty and hardship, led to blessings beyond what she could have imagined. Ruth would eventually become the great-grandmother of King David, placing her in the direct lineage of Jesus Christ. This shows that when we commit ourselves to loyalty and faithfulness, God often rewards us in ways we might not immediately see. Our acts of loyalty, whether to Him or others, reflect our trust in His greater plan, even when the road ahead seems unclear. Conclusion. The life of Ruth reminds us that loyalty is more than just a nice ideal, it's a powerful, life-changing force. In a world that encourages self-interest, Ruth's story calls us to embrace loyalty, not just when it's convenient but when it's challenging. God asks for the same loyalty from us. Like Ruth, we may not always know what the future holds, but when we commit ourselves to God and to the people around us, we honor Him. And in return, we open ourselves to the blessings and plans He has in store for us, even when we can't see them yet. So, let's choose loyalty, even when the world says to choose otherwise. In doing so, we reflect the heart of God and the values that truly matter. Come back tomorrow for more life lessons of the Bible. Let us know in the comments if this lesson has been helpful to you. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell.